Hi, I'm Jen Spencer, and this is Jen Spencer's 10-Minute Book Club. Hi, readers. Thank you for being here tonight. It's summer, and I know you have a lot of places you could be, so I really appreciate your being here for my last Jen Spencer 10-Minute Book Club in June. We're taking a break in July, except we will have one Jen Spencer 10-Minute Book Club with me and my daughters and my daughter-in-law. We're going to talk about if the Muppets were in Pride and Prejudice. We're going to cast Pride and Prejudice with Muppets. So should be kind of fun. So we hope you tune in. If you ask a question or leave a comment in the comment section below, you'll automatically be entered to win a copy of Gracie Ruth Mitchell's Say Yes to the Hot Mess. And we're going to be talking about that book tonight, and it sounds darling. And also a ebook copy of Dandelion Meadows, which is my new sweet romantic comedy that is just delightful. And remember, if you sign up for my email newsletter, you will get a free copy of Jesse and James, which is my sweet Western romance that is also hilarious and also wildly romantic. So now I'm so excited to introduce Gracie Ruth Mitchell. Gracie, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, so we had some technical difficulties last time, and we recorded the whole interview. We got done. I went home and looked at it, and for some reason the sound did not record. And so I said, oh no, can we do it again? So we're doing it again. And it's probably, it was a while ago, about a month ago. And
yes, and I'm always happy to talk about books and writing. So
okay,
talk about that all day.
That's good. And I decided, I talked to enough people that the interviews kind of run together. And so I'll just ask you the same questions, and it'll be just like we never did it.
That's perfect. And I hope I'm not shaking too much for you. I hope my feet is steady for you.
No, you're good. It is what it is. Gracie had to do it on her phone because we couldn't get her computer to work, and that was part of the problem last time. So
yeah.
Okay. So tell us about yourself and how you got into writing.
I'm busy, kids. Go to bed, please. Nope, I'm so sorry. We had to talk about this before I started this video. Annabelle, go to bed. Go to bed, please.
I totally get it.
It's yeah. So I'm doing the parenting thing, clearly. I'm doing the parenting thing. Let's see, I have a little family. We live in Idaho, and it's very cold here, but really beautiful. And I write romance novels, clean romances.
Woohoo. So how many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Okay.
3 little ones.
I had one daughter who she just she couldn't go to sleep. So this was when she was like 2.5, 3 years old. And so I said, as long as you stay upstairs and don't come down and bother me, you can get out of bed and wander. So we'd find it. One time we found her draped over a laundry basket asleep. She had just given out and just like, okay, if that's what you have to do, just don't bother me and I'll be okay.
It's cute. Cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
they busy.
They do. Well, so okay, so tell me how you started writing and how many books have you got?
I started writing when I was a kid. When I was in elementary school, I attempted my first book. It was really bad, as was bound to be the case in 5th grade, but I just have always been a voracious reader, and I think that's really what led me to writing, is just reading anything, everything I get my hands on all the time. So I have been writing pretty much my whole life, but publishing just since the end of 2020. I just thought it was time, and I did it, and 5 books later. So
great.
wild ride.
So are all your books contemporaries?
Yes, they are contemporaries. I've got 2 young adult contemporary. I would call them rom-coms.
Okay.
And then 3 adult. 3 adult. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all contemporaries.
So tell me about the book we're going to talk about today, Say Yes to the Hot Mess, because I think it's such a great plot, just kind of a great idea to put out there.
So you know what? I got the idea for Say Yes to the Hot Mess is about a woman named Maya. She's a new mom, a new single mom, and she ends up living in a retirement community. And I got the idea for that from a news story I saw about a girl who moved into a retirement community. And I thought, wow, there's got to be a story there that's just waiting to be told. So, and a lot of the book is about just like the things about being a mom that just you love and also make you want to tear your hair out, like trying to get your kids to go to bed. So I really channeled a lot of my young mother experiences into that book as well, which was really it was really actually kind of special for me to just tap into those really poignant mothering moments that sometimes you forget about, but that just mean so much. So,
well, amidst all the really hard stuff, right? And I remember you talking about last time. So she moves into this retirement community on accident, right? Or and she's got a new baby, or how old is her?
She's got a new baby, a 2-month-old baby. And she's got a 2-month-old. She's a single mom, and she's in this retirement community, surrounded by meddling senior citizens,
and so she's got breastfeeding and all those issues surrounding having a new baby, and I love that. So who is the love interest that she meets?
Love interest is Dexter. He is the retirement community manager, basically, and he realizes that there's this 20-something-year-old woman living in this retirement community, and so he's trying to get her to move out because she doesn't meet the age requirements, and they end up, of course, being neighbors. Fancy that. So we get some fun kind of forced proximity. They share a backyard. Some push and pull there as he sort of, makes some snap judgments about her that he ends up kind of correcting later, and they both kind of hopefully help each other become the best versions of themselves that they can be and help each other grow. So they were really, really fun characters to write.
Oh, that just sounds so fun. I love that plot and just love the concept. Really, really fun. Well, I remember when my daughter had her first baby, and there was this cute lady in our neighborhood who came and just said, "Oh, isn't motherhood wonderful? It's just 1,000 daily delights." And my daughter was like, "Yeah, it was really hard too." And I've thought of that, when every time with my daughters who have kids, but even with myself, I just think, it's super, super hard, but let's try to focus on what is so amazing.
Yes.
And not to say that doesn't mean it's not hard, but sometimes I think, if it's not hard, it's probably not worth doing or having. So yeah.
Yes. And I have found motherhood to be the hardest, but also most rewarding thing that I could do. It's so hard, of course, but also, I'd do anything for my kids, and just love them completely. So it is both hard and wonderful.
That's so great. Well, okay, we're almost out of time, but I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite romantic movie?
Oh, you know what? Ever After and Walk to Remember. I know Walk to Remember is super sad, but it just does things to my heart.
I love that one too, because he just becomes such a better person. She changes him, and I just love that love that he has so much love for her that he wants to be the best version of himself. And I love that. That's the line at the end where he said, "Oh, I wish she could have seen her miracle," and her dad says, "She did. It was you." I just love that. So good.
It's so wonderful. And her character, she does such a good job of portraying just that really quiet dignity and strength that she's not loud or flashy, but clearly just so solid and so strong in what she believes. And I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and he is unwittingly attracted to that. She just draws him to her. So yeah. Well, that's a great one. And Ever After, of course. You got a wonderful movie. So beautifully cast, such great, great performers. Well, good. Okay, here's the last question. You're stuck on a desert island. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of chocolate or toilet paper?
Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate. I think I said it last time, but I stand by it. Toilet paper, I can use leaves, if I need to wipe, but I can't eat leaves and make believe it's chocolate. So
I'm actually more of a toilet paper girl though. So there you go. Because I'm thinking with my luck, I would get poison ivy and that would be the end of my life. Well, thank you so much, Gracie. It has been a pleasure. Readers, please pick up her book. It just sounds like so much fun. And thank you so much for being here amidst all the chaos. So great.